is the sound of hearts breaking all around the world.
She's becoming a royal rock star.
And then everything changed.
A new documentary is now out on Netflix called Harry and Meghan. It takes a look at the relationship between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle from the early days of their courtship to the challenges and controversies that caused them to step back from the royal family.
Joining us now to talk more about it is journalist and author Christopher Anderson, who was just with us not too long ago, wrote a book on King Charles. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm fine. It's called The King, by the way.
The King, yes. And thanks.
Everywhere.
Thank you for joining us again. I know this was just released maybe about 6 hours ago on Netflix. Have you had a chance to watch any of it, and what's your reaction?
I've watched all of it. It's
Already.
3 hours. I just finished. And, the production values are just amazing. I mean, haunting piano music, Cole Porter tunes in the background. It's all so far about the love story, and most of it. The third episode starts to get into the real nitty-gritty. I think what you walk away from this, first of all, again, the production values are amazing. This is really a class operation and something everyone should watch just for sheer entertainment value. But for two people who want to maintain their privacy and lead private lives, boy, they're laying it all out there. Not only the pictures and footage of their children, but the most important moments in their lives. I mean, they actually, Meghan actually filmed with her phone the proposal. So how long have they been actually working on this? It's all you get the feeling that at the very beginning they thought this would end up on Netflix.
So is there anything that you think the palace would be concerned about, or is there any indication from the film as to what their future plans are, where this is all going? What's the strategy here?
These are the first three, so we're gonna. This is just this is almost a gigantic teaser, for whatever kind of bombshells come up. I mean, he takes a little bit of a slight swipe, sort of inadvertently, at Charles and the royals by saying, as parents, we don't want to make the same mistake our parents made in raising us. He says that he took the actions he needed to protect his children, and the implication is, well, nobody protected me from the paparazzi. Now we're talking about, if this is almost all about the collusion between the monarchy, the palace, and Britain's tabloid press. And he is he thinks that this is a story that everyone should, they both think that the world should know that in fact there's a kind of an unholy alliance between the palace, which wants publicity, and working with the tabloids, who then are given free rein to delve into the private lives of the royal family. Well, and it's interesting, but there's got to be a lot more to come, I think.
We do know that they used a clip of that interview from that famous BBC interview where they feel like Princess Diana was misled, and Prince William did not want that ever to see the light of day again, yet Prince Harry included that. Could that cause a problem?
That's an interesting observation. I mean, I think, yes. I think the rift between the brothers is really, how they're going to repair this, I don't know. Because, he's gone so far out on a limb, Harry has, and in criticizing the monarchy and the royal family. And William is all about duty. He's not exactly like all the monarchs who will, preceded him, but William is the kind of guy who really is all about making the monarchy work and being loyal at all costs to the family. So I think he's very upset and very angry. And I think King Charles has got to cope with this. He's got to be the person who either breaks it off entirely with Harry or finds a way to get him, back into the fold. And I think there are more bombshells coming our way, especially with the book that's coming out next year from Harry, his memoir. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But again, the key players are Harry, Charles, and William.
All right, Christopher Anderson, thanks so much for joining us. As he mentioned, he also has a book called The King, The Life of Charles III, available now. Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoyed it.